Good morning. My name is Brianna. Thank you so much for joining in today's practice. This practice will be a 45-minute flow type practice. Feel free to adapt, adjust, and modify as you need to. Listen to your body, honor your body at every turn and with every breath. For gear today, I have on hand my trusty blanket. Feel free to have any other gear that you may need to make your practice the most comfortable it can be for you today. So with all of that being said, welcome. I invite you to begin by finding a most comfortable seat. So I happen to be sitting up on my blanket a little bit. So feel free to adjust as you need to in this most comfortable seated space. Allow your gaze to soften. Draw in a nice big full inhale. Exhale, side away. One more time, just like that, big full breath in. Side away. With the next few breath cycles, just begin to settle into the rhythm of your own breath. Begin to notice how you arrive into your space. As you begin to arrive into your space, begin to notice how your physical body shows up today. And just notice what you notice without any sort of judgment or attachment. Just check in with your body with another breath or two. And from your physical body, gradually draw your attention into your breath body. Begin to notice the quality of your inhales and exhales. And with your mindful awareness to your breath, begin to allow your breath to deepen into the bowl of your belly. Option to place your hands on your belly, offering a little bit of tactile feedback. Allow your breath to expand front to back, side to side, top to bottom. And place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. And begin to notice what you notice as you breathe. Notice your heartbeat. Each breath, each mindful moment, mindful awareness brings us into this present moment just as it is. When we begin to lengthen our exhale, we begin to calm our sympathetic nervous system. Tapping into our parasympathetic nervous system, that place of rest and digest. And I invite you, as we move through our practice, to just notice how your breath may resonate in your body without judgment, from a place of compassion. And gently float both hands to your heart. Maybe your hands rest on one another, maybe your palms stack. However it feels best for you. And from this space around your hands and heart, come into a place that feels a little something like gratitude. And from this place of gratitude, bring to mind one thing that you are grateful for today. And we'll hold this bit of gratitude in our heart as we move through our practice. Let's gently release and shift onto hands and knees. Finding whatever support underneath your hands or your knees that you may need. Allow your toes to touch together, widen your knees as much as is comfortable. Sit your hips to your heels. Allow your breath to be full. Allow each inhale to expand into your low back, the space between your ribs, the space between your shoulder blades. And on your inhale, shift forward, two hands and knees. With the rhythm of your breath, bring some movement into your spine. Inhale, soften your belly, draw your heart and gaze forward. Exhale, round your spine to the sky. Inhale, soften your belly, heart and gaze forward. Exhale, release. We'll do a couple more just like that with your own breath. At your own pace. Pause and center. Begin to walk your hands so that they turn out a little bit. And if it's comfortable in your body, begin to walk your fingertips so that they reach towards you. So we're just giving a little bit of stretch into our wrists and our forearms here. Bring some movement as it feels best in your body. And gently release, bringing everything back to center. Pause and center, lengthen through your spine. Begin to find support in your belly. Reach your right toes out behind you. Lengthen, let your toes touch down. Press into your heel. Reach your left fingertips out in front, and as you inhale, lift your arm, lift your leg. Exhale, bend your knee, bend your elbow. A couple more just like that. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, bend. One more time, reach and stretch. Option to pause here, an option to bend your knee, reach your hand towards your foot. Draw your heart forward, open your front body, big full breath in. Exhale, release, bring everything back to center. Big full breath. We'll play that on side B. So reach your left toes behind. Lengthen through your heel. Breathe fully. And on your inhale, reach your right arm out in front. Lengthen through your arm and leg. Lift and reach. And exhale, round your spine. Draw your knee and elbow together. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale together. One more time, reach. Option to pause here or option to bend your knee, reach behind, hold your foot, breathe. Exhale, release. Walk your hands forward a step or so. Curl your toes underneath. On your inhale, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Use a couple of breaths here to bring the movement that feels best in your body. Find your breath. On your inhale, look between your hands. Walk your feet forward. Allow your knees to soften. Bring your hands to your elbows. Rock out your shoulders, head, and neck. Release your hands. Bend your knees. Inhale. Sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up. Lower your hands to your sides. Rock your shoulders forward. Or maybe you roll your shoulders forward. And maybe they rock back. Or maybe they roll back. However rock and roll looks to you. And then go the other way. Open and close your hands. Rotate your wrists. Give them a little shake. Give your hands a shake. Give your elbows a shake. Your shoulders, your hips, your knees. Bring some movement into your feet, head, neck. And just pause for a moment. On your inhale, open your hands and heart up to the sky. Exhale, roll your thumbs down. Inhale, open. And release. One more time, inhale, open. And release. This time, inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up. Exhale, release. So we'll come to the bow of our mat. The top of our mat, if you will. Find your mountain pose, so allow your feet to check in just underneath your hips. Your arms reach down by your sides. On your inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, step your left foot back. Pause and breathe, lengthen from your heel. Draw your heart forward, find that lengthening through your backside. Press into your feet, inhale, sweep your arms. Breathe fully. Big full breath here. Big full inhale, reach. Exhale, reach your hands forward. Let your left hand touch down. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Big full breath in. Exhale, hand touches down. Step your front leg to meet your back. Find a plank pose. Maybe it's a supported plank with your knees on the earth. It's up to you. Big full inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Press into your hands. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, press into your hands. Lift your heart. Reach through your toes. Exhale, lower down. Curl your toes underneath. Press into your hands. Find that tabletop position before you send your hips up and back. Breathe fully. On your inhale, look between your hands. Bring your feet forward, forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Maybe add a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up. And fold forward. Big full breath in, lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot back. Pause for a moment, set your foundation, reach through your heel, draw your heart forward. Press into your feet, inhale, sweep your arms up. Big full breath in. Exhale, reach your hands forward, right hand touches down, left hand sweeps up to the sky. Exhale, release, hands touch down. Scoop your front leg to meet your back. Plank or supported plank, it's up to you. Big full breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Press into your hands, inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, press into your hands, lift your heart. Exhale, lower. Curl your toes underneath. Press through that tabletop shape before you lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe fully. Look between your hands, bring your feet forward, forward fold. Bend your knees, inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Maybe add a back bend, exhale, hands to your heart. One more round, just like that. So on your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, press into your hands, walk or jump your feet back, downward facing dog. Big full breath. So finding that strength in your center body, inhale, reach your right leg up and back behind you. And as you exhale, bring your knee to your nose, step your foot through between your hands. Lengthen, breathe. Inhale, root through your feet, sweep your arms up. One more big full breath here. As you exhale, reach your hands forward, left hand down, right arm up to the sky. Find that twist, big full breath. Exhale, reach your hand forward and down to the earth. Step your front leg to meet your back. Big full inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, press into your hands, lift your heart. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, press into your hands, lift your heart. Exhale, lower. Curl your toes underneath. Press through that tabletop shape. Lift your hips up and back. Look between your hands, bring your feet forward. Find that forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up all the way to the sky. Maybe add a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last round. Inhale, arms up. And fold forward. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And hop, walk, jump your feet back. Downward facing dog. Find that support in your belly, that length through your spine. Inhale, reach your left leg up and back. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, step your foot through between your hands, root through your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up. One more big full breath here. Inhale, reach, exhale, hinge forward. Right hand touches down, left arm reaches to the sky. Big full breath in and out. Inhale, reach through your hands. And as you exhale, let it touch down. Step your front leg to meet your back. Big full breath in, and as you exhale, lower down. Press into your hands, lift your heart. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale, lower. Curl your toes underneath. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Look between your hands. Bring your feet forward, forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Add a little back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let your thumbs touch down at your heartbeat. Breathe fully. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Sweep your fingertips down, forward, and big full breath here. One more inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Twist to the right. So maybe your elbow touches down at your knee, or maybe you stay lifted. Wherever you are, it's kind of hard to see, but allow your knees to stay in the same plane. You don't want to twist your knees and low back. You want everything to stay nice and steady and strong. Big full breath in. And as you exhale, step your left foot back. Root through your feet. Inhale, windmill your arms up and open. My back is to you, finding warrior two. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Reach through your fingertips, nice and long right side. Lower your hand down, lift arm up. Breathe fully. And press into your feet. Inhale, back to center. Bend your right knee. And finding that chair pose shape, shift everything to square off facing the front. Step your feet together, bend your knees, press into your feet. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Other side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Sweep your hands down, forward. Full breath here. Hands to your heart. Nice big inhale. Exhale, bring your twist over to the left. So either your elbow touches down to your knee or you stay lifted. It's up to you. Check in with your alignment and where you are. Big full inhale. Exhale, step your right foot back. Root through your feet, windmill your arms up and open. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Reach through your fingertips, nice long left side. Lower your hand down, right arm up. Breathe fully. Root through your feet. Inhale, back to center. Warrior two. Sweep your right hand down, forward and up so that you're facing the front. Step your feet together, bend your knees, chair pose one more time, and straighten your legs, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Breathe. One more round. Inhale, arms up. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Sweep your hands down, forward. Big full breath in. Hands to your heart, twist to the right. However that looks for you. Press all of your weight and energy into your right foot. And as you exhale, step your left foot back. Root through your feet. Inhale, windmill your arms up and open. Check in, make sure your right knee tracks over your ankle. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Reach through your fingertips, nice long right side. Lower your hand down, left arm up. Press into your feet. Inhale, back to center. Sweep your left hand down, forward and up, squaring everything off. Big full breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, step your feet together. So there's a few options here. Option to pause in chair pose for another breath. Option to twist. Making our way into a revolved half moon. So the other option would be to lower your left hand. Right hand to your hip, and as you do, reach your left leg behind you. If you're in this shape and want to go just the other step, reach your right arm up. Breathe. Exhale, bring it all back together. Bend your knees, square off your hips, press into your feet. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. There's only one more side to do. On your inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend your knees. Sink your hips. Sweep your hands down, forward. Big full breath in. Exhale, hands to your heart. Twist to the left. However that looks for you is perfect. Shift all of your weight into your left foot and ever so mindfully, patiently step your right foot back. Root through your feet, windmill your arms up and all the way open. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Reach through your fingertips, find a nice long left side first, and then lower your hand down. Right arm up to the sky. Breathe fully. Root through your feet. Inhale, back to center. Bend your left knee. Sweep your right hand down, forward, up, square off your hips. And as you do, step your feet together, allow your knees to bend. Option to stay for another breath or two, or option to twist. Bringing your right hand down to the earth. If you're taking this into revolved half moon, right hand touches down, left hand on your hip as you reach your right leg behind you. And one more option, left arm reaches up. Exhale, release. Everything touches back down to center. Bend through your knees, straighten them up, press your hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. thumbs touching. Big full breath. Check in and notice just what you notice. On your inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, hop, walk, jump your feet back. Downward facing dog. On your inhale, reach your right leg up and back behind you. Option to bend your knees, stack your hips, allow your shoulders to remain buoyant and steady. Don't let your left shoulder sink. But keep everything nice and steady. Big full breath in. Now as you exhale, draw your knee through between your hands for pigeon pose or that pigeon shape. Even out your hips, allow your shoulders to be steady in line with your hips. Big full breath in. Option to stay here, option to hinge forward. However that looks for you. And just breathe. And we'll stay here for just another breath or two. When you're ready, with your next breath or so, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, find length through your spine. Allow your breath to be full. And gently root through your hands. Shift your hips back into a neutral form. So it might be downward facing dog, maybe it's child's pose, maybe it's table, whatever you need. Find your neutral space. On your inhale, when you're ready, shift to the other side. So reach your left leg up and back. Square off your hips and then bend your knees, stack your hips. Allow that right shoulder to stay buoyant, don't let it sink. Big full breath in. Now as you exhale, draw your knee through between your hands. Use a moment here to adjust and shift so that your hips are just underneath your shoulders. Breathe fully. Now as you exhale, fold forward. Just another breath or so. And on your inhale, come back to center. Breathe for another breath or two. Press into your hands. Shift your hips up and back. Find your neutral space, whatever that looks like for you. One more time. Big full breath in. Exhale, lower your knees. Draw your toes together. Widen your knees as much as is comfortable. Send your hips to your heels. Breathe in this space. Just another breath or two. And gently make your way to a seated position. If you'd like to sit on your blanket, you're more than welcome to. Reach your legs out nice and long in front of you. Draw your right foot in and cross it over your left. Option to cross it over your left. It may stay here, and that's perfect. Option to cross it. One more option to tuck your left foot back towards your right hip bone. And just allow your hips to be steady. So if you find that you're sort of kiltered off a little bit, just bring your leg back out in front. On your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring your left hand to your knee, right hand to your side. Check in with your right shoulder. Make sure your right hand is in line with your shoulder. It's not cranking anything open or back. And just another breath or so here. And inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, release. So we're going to play a little bit with our legs before we make our way down. So options, always options. Option to cross your right leg in front of your left. Option B would be to cross your right knee so that it stacks directly over your left knee. Third option would be to bring your left foot parallel to the edge of your mat and to stack your right leg on top, allowing your ankles to be aligned with your knees. These poses target your low back and your hips. Every body is going to feel each one of these a little bit differently, and each one of these will be accessible to different bodies. So if you find that one is more comfortable than the other, please go there. Don't feel like you have to force your way into anything. This is your body, your practice. I still love you, and I still want you to be able to walk away and enjoy your day. So please, wherever you are, just pause for a moment and breathe. Tap into your breath. From whatever position you happen to be in, if it's in your body and it serves your practice to hinge forward, you can do that too. And on your inhale, make your way back to center. Ever so gently, untwist your legs from whatever position they happen to be in. Mindfully, reach your legs out nice and long. Reach to the soles of your feet. Pause and breathe. Just a big full breath here. Let's do the other side. So tuck your left foot in. Option to cross it over. And one more option is to tuck your right leg so that it hugs your left hip. Again, check in with your hips. One side's going to cooperate more than the other, and it's totally fine. Lengthen your spine. Now on your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring your right hand to your knee, left hand to your side. Breathe fully. On your inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, release. So sort of playing with our legs a little bit here. Option 2, cross your left leg in front in this Sukhasana or easy pose. Option 2, stack your knees in this Gomukhasana, cow face pose. So your knees are stacked and your feet are going in opposite direction. And the final option is to parallel your right leg with the short edge of your mat and stack your left on top so that your ankles and knees are in alignment in this fire log shape. Wherever you are is fine. One side's going to cooperate better than the other, so just honor any differences here. Check in with that, recognize that. Allow your breath to be full wherever you are. If it's in your body and practice to hinge forward, go for it. Inhale, back to center. And untwist your legs. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Pause, big full breath. And as you exhale, roll all the way on to your back. And as you come onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. Use the next breath or two to bring the movement, stretch, or direction that feels best in your body. So whatever you need in this time and space. And when you feel as though your practice is as complete as it's going to be, settle into your relaxation form, however that looks for you. Oftentimes it's easy to rush through our integration pose or relaxation pose. But give yourself this gift, this time to just breathe and to just be. As you settle in, allow your gaze to soften. Draw in a nice big full inhale. Exhale, sigh it away. We'll just pause here for the next few moments. Allow yourself to breathe in this space. Just a few more breaths here. Each time you notice your attention begin to wander and drift, patiently, compassionately bring your attention and awareness back to your own breath. The sensations within your own body. As always, this is your practice. Feel free to stay in this shape for as long as you'd like. I'll guide us through the completion of our practice. Feel free to join in when you are ready. And gradually allow your breath to deepen. Bring movement to your fingers and toes. Rock your head from side to side. On your inhale, reach your arms overhead. Lengthen from fingertips to toes. Maybe let go of sigh or yawn. Gently hug your knees into your chest. And just pause. Hold gratitude in your heart, for your body is perfect as it is, and for this time that you have given yourself today. Gently make your way to a most comfortable seated position. And if you started cross-legged, I invite you to bring your other leg in front, sort of bringing our practice into a full circle, if you will. Allow your hands to rest in your lap, wherever they may go. Allow your gaze to soften. And with the next few breaths, just notice how your yoga practice resonates in your own body. Observe from a place of compassion, from a place of non-harming. And gently float your hands to your heart. Lower your chin, draw your gaze inward, come into a place that feels a little something like gratitude. And from this place of gratitude, bring to mind one more thing that you are grateful for today. On your inhale, sweep your arms overhead, palms together. Honor yourself, those around you, and your yoga practice. Exhale, bring your hands to your forehead that your thoughts may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. To your lips that your words may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. And to your hearts that your actions may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. Thank you so much for joining in this practice with me today. I hope you have a really beautiful rest of your day. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you.